Hello guys, Hawaiian Pirate here. On my journeys, I found these books from the Elder Scrolls. Shall we take a look at what they say? Hey guys, here we go with another book. Monomyth, Shezarr's Song. The Cryodyllic Shezarr's Song. This was a new thing that Shezarr described to the gods, becoming mothers and fathers, being responsible and making great sacrifices with no guarantee of success. But Shezarr spoke beautifully to them and moved them beyond mystery and tears. Thus, the Adre gave free birth to the world. The beasts and the beings, making these things from parts of themselves. This free birth was very painful. And afterwards, the Adre were no longer young and strong and powerful as they had been from the beginning of days. Some Adre were disappointed and bitter in their loss and angry with Shezarr and with all creation, for they felt Shezarr had lied and tricked them. These Adre, the gods of the aldermen, led by Ariel, were disgusted by their enfeebled selves. Okay. And by what they had created. Everything is spoiled for now and for all time, and the most we can do is teach the elven races to suffer nobly with dignity. Chastise ourselves for our folly and avenge ourselves upon Shezarr and his allies. Oh boy. Thus the gods of the elves, dark and brooding, and thus are the elves ever dissatisfied with mortality, always proud and stolid despite the harshness, wow, pirate, of this cruel and indifferent world. Other Adre looking upon creation and were well pleased. These Adre, the gods of men and beast folk, led by Akatosh, praised and cherished their wards. The mortal races, we have suffered and are diminished for all time, but the mortal world we have made is glorious, filling our hearts and spirits with hope. Let us teach the mortal races to live well, to cherish beauty and honor, and to love one another as we love them. Thus are the gods of men tender and patient. They have to be with men. Thus are the gods. I already said that. And thus are men and beast folk great in heart for joy and suffering, ambitious for greater wisdom and a better world. Now when the Adre lords heard Shezarr, they mocked him and the other Adre, cut parts of ourselves off and lose them forever. That's stupid. You'll be sorry. We are far smarter than you, for we will create a new world out of ourselves, but we will not cut it. off or let it mock us. But we will make this world within ourselves forever ours and under our complete control. Control is a figment of imagination. So the Adre Lords created the Daedric realms and all the ranks of lesser Daedra. Great and small, and for the most part, the Daedra Lords were well pleased with this arrangement, for they always had worshippers and servants and playthings close to hand. At the same time, they sometimes looked with envy upon the mortal realms, for through mortals were foul and feeble and contemptible. Looked through envy upon the mortal realms. For though mortals were foul and feeble and contemptible, their passions and ambitions were also far more surprising and entertaining than the antics of the lesser Daedra. Thus do the Daedra Lords court and seduce certain amusing specimens of the mortal races, especially the passionate and powerful. It gives the Daedra Lords special pleasure to steal away from Shezarr and Adre, the greatest and most ambitious mortals. Not only are you fools to manipulate yourselves, gloat the Daedra Lords, but you cannot even keep the best pieces, which prefer the glory and power of the Daedra Lords to the feeble vulgarity of the mush-minded Adre. Wow. Well, that concludes another book that I stumbled utterly beat to death by the words of the Hawaiian pirate. I hope this was enjoyable for you as it was for me. Please come back, check out the other books that we've listed on YouTube here. Till next time, have fun!